fashionably late as always. Hello everyone. You don't even know too, because like I accidentally turned off the music like a minute or two ago. And funny story, I was like, oh shoot, you know, I gotta put the music back on. So I pulled up the music. The first thing I saw was this song. All this can be fixed from Bowser's Fury, which it did. It fixed everything, so I was pretty happy about that. Anyway, how we doing? How's it going? I don't know where it went. You guys should be seeing that right now. I'll fix it, okay? I'm behind. But that's what's happening. I feel like my teeth look weird. Need to fix that. I don't know. Save changes to that. So what I was doing actually here was we're gonna like what am I doing? I don't know. I'm very excited if you can't tell. But yeah, what I was trying to say, I guess, is I had Premiere open and I was like getting project ready so that like after they show the Zelda stuff, we'll be on it just like that, you know? It's gonna be good. Also, just gotta take a moment to show everybody. I got the Pikmin shirt. I got the one that Miyamoto was wearing in the last Direct, so I'm very happy about that. We got 5 minutes. I gotta figure this out. Welcome everybody. I'm sorry I haven't been able to really speak with you much. Pikmin 4. I hope we see that today too. Everybody's like, oh, Zelda, yeah, Zelda. I'm like, oh, Zelda, yeah, Zelda. But like, Pikmin 4. Big. Really cool. I could do with that in my life. Okay. I know some of you were saying in the chat earlier, this is like very good hold music. I have to agree, at the very least. Like, I feel like I am on a hold line right now. I have you guys on hold. I'm sorry. Just a moment. Oh, beautiful. Here we go. That's what we're looking for. And it's like, oh shoot, which one? Is that it? Yeah, okay. Here we go. There's the Direct, guys. That's where it's gonna show up here in just a little bit. I will unmute it too, so that when it comes on, you guys will be able to hear it. I'm glad you guys liked the recent video. Like I said, kinda had to just get it out there last second, but it had been in the works since like right after the last trailer. It took me that long though to really get it anywhere. Is it probably off the wall and really bad? Yeah, but it's interesting. If it does come true, that'd be cool. Hello there, Flame Rocker. How's it going? We got 3 minutes. I can do predictions in 3 minutes. I can speed run that. I mean, I kind of already did it, right? In my what's it called video, predicting 2023 video. But Zelda's gonna be the ender. They're gonna end with Zelda. It's gonna be maybe I'm going back and forth between like maybe 15 minutes or like one small trailer. I said in the what's it called? Also, let me know, guys, about audio. Is it good? Is the audio for the music too loud. I'm gonna turn it down some. But yeah, I said in the predictions video for the year, I thought it was gonna be like a small trailer. They're not gonna really show that much. I don't know. Maybe they will show a lot. Who knows? But they're gonna show Zelda at the end. At the beginning, they're gonna. What are they gonna show at the beginning? Metroid Prime? No, we're not seeing Metroid Prime. I mean, there's a small chance we're seeing Metroid Prime, but I don't think we are. 1-2 switch. It's like 1-2 switch. It's gonna be a weird way to start, but I think that game is real, and I think it's coming soon. I think it's April. That's the April game. What else is there that I had to predict? Tinfoil hat theory, they're making a Mario game. That's why the Mario movie got postponed. I wish that I was with you there. But I don't think Mario's coming until next year. Because I think the new Switch is coming next year, and they need to say Mario for that. As much as I'd love to have a 2017 repeat with Odyssey and Breath of the Wild again, I don't know if it's gonna happen. Splatoon, yeah, Splatoon. Thank you, Sparky. Splatoon 3, fresh season is in 3 weeks. I have a confession to make though. I haven't played Chill Season yet. So maybe we should get on sometime and do that, Sparky. You can show me Splatoon 3 season. Splatoon 3 season 2. I almost confused myself a whole lot there, but yeah. Oh shoot. I was vibing to the music, but now it's okay. Here we go. Alright, you guys are gonna work with me on the audio and tell me if it's too low or too high, and I will adjust it as needed. Right now I think it might be a little too low, so I'm gonna up it. Is this Kirby? No, this is Pikmin! Why did I not think of that? Start with Pikmin. That's the perfect starter, actually. I can't believe it, guys. Like, seriously. 2015, Miyamoto comes out here, he's like, hey everybody, I'm gonna announce Pikmin 4 in a Eurogamer article and say it's almost done, and then just not elaborate. How many years has it even been? I don't know, but this looks beautiful. Oh, it's a new guy. He looks like a Kopai though. Is that Kopite? What do you call him? I don't know. You know, the 3 people. That's a new kind of onion thing. Oh, yes! Okay, good. They're not changing it too drastically yet, which is great. Oh, actually, they are. Oh, no. Okay, this looks good, but what worries me right away is I don't see anything resembling like a Wii Remote pointer type controls, which I guess 3 didn't have either, but the gyro kind of works well, so as long as you have the gyro, do that. Ice Pikmin? Okay. I don't know how I feel about this right now. I'm kind of torn. What is this? See, it's going for a very, like, cutesy style. Almost a little too much to me, I think. I think part of what I love about Pikmin is how terrifying it is at times. So, I'm not sure about this yet. I'm not sold yet. Grew up on Wind Waker, so Wind Waker's your favorite Zelda? Actually, the first one I played too. Oh, that's the new, the long leg spider guy. Oh, he's back! Wait! Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. This is like Pikmin 2, right? These are like the caves. Okay, you hooked me back in now. And we got the dog. The dog is like a permanent party member thing. Okay. 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 You had me going there for a bit. There's a lot of new things, and I can't process new things well, but dang it, you have me. Pikmin 4, when's it coming out? There's more. I will not rush this game. Show me everything. Don't show me everything, but show me that it is a big... Oh, shoot. Oh, okay, so that... 7. I need to figure out my months. Is that...
Hello, everyone.
That's July.
I'm Shinya
That's a good one.
Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Wow. So July's
That was the
Pikmin
latest
4.
trailer for
It
Pikmin
looks
4.
pretty cool.
A dog-like creature was spotted. What kinds of things will it show us?
I'm still kind of
Please
like
look forward to more
worried though.
information in the future.
I'm
Let's see
simultaneously
our first batch
relieved
of Nintendo
and
Switch
worried at the
headlines.
same time. I gotta look at that a whole lot more. But
This new hero is
the
a
fact that
real
it
gem.
exists is just
Introducing
great.
Volume 3 of the
Xenoblade. Okay,
Chronicles 3
you
expansion
made this
pass
one for me.
DLC.
Thank you guys. What's next? Turn it up.
What now?
Say hello to Masha, the newest hero and a refined
Masha.
lapidarist. She can use special ore to craft accessories that
Let me
can
know if it's
bestow
too
various
loud
effects.
now.
Challenge battles with roguelike elements are also being added. Select only one character and battle wave after wave of enemies. For every win, you'll earn more heroes and
Pikmin
special
scared you
abilities.
as a kid because of
Rack
how
up
dark it
victories
was.
with your heroes
Yeah,
and set
I
your
can see
sights
that.
on the
It
final
can
stage.
it could scar
You might also
a
get
child. I
special
think. It could.
in-game outfits as a reward. And coming in Volume 4.
Oh, is that like a
later this
Gen
year.
costume for?
Tell me why!
Ow!
Is this
The founders! They're the founders! Alvis is... He turned evil!
like killing Granddad wasn't enough for you?
Volume 3
No.
of the
I
Xenoblade
gotta
Chronicles 3
shut up.
expansion
I
pass for
cannot
the
tell
Xenoblade
people who have
Chronicles 3
not...
game launches on the Nintendo Switch system
Who have
February
not
15th.
watched this. Did I unplug my camera?
Shake it, amigo.
Shoot, I unplugged my camera. Oh my gosh, Samba de Amigo, I love this.
Move to the beat in a brand new Samba de Amigo game. Grab your Joy-Con controllers and gently shake them like maracas to match the targets during a song. Follow the instructions on screen.
I
to
can't believe I
pose
unknocked my
and
camera.
Dance.
Oh, I'm so excited about that though.
But the unexpected might happen. So
The
stay on
implications
your
this
toes.
has for 3 story as well. It's big. I don't want to say too much, right?
Why not dance
It's like I
with a
saw you in
friend to
chat too,
predict your
Sparky. You
compatibility
got to
in
hide
Love
because you haven't
Checker?
finished it.
Make sure to show
And now
up
I
in
don't even have
style,
time to look at
too.
Samba de Amigo, which I
Compete
love.
online in
I mean, I've never really
World
played it that much, but I love the
Those with
music.
lowest
Samba
scores in
de
each round
Amigo.
will be eliminated.
I'm
Keep the
excited
beat
to
and aim
try
for
one
first
finally.
place. 40
I gotta
songs
unfreeze
are
myself,
included,
too.
spanning
What a frame to
multitude of
stop on.
genres from around the world. So grab those controllers and get shaken when Samba de Amigo Party Central shimmies.
So far,
onto
this is
Nintendo
a
Switch
top tier
this
direct
summer.
right here. I'm
Got
back.
Passion
Okay.
for fashion.
Fashion for fashion.
Welcome
Is this
to
style
Fashion
savvy?
Dreamer. This
No,
is
Fashion
the place
Dreamer.
to glam it
Is it
up
like a
and express yourself. Here,
spiritual
you'll aim to
successor?
become a stylish influencer. And you're in luck. Tons of people
Yeah.
are seeking the
Sorry about
latest
that,
trends.
guys. I got a little excited at
Give
Xenoblade.
them a like if you dig their style. Or suggest new outfits for them to grow as an influencer.
I mean, this looks a lot like
Now
Style
it's time
Savvy.
for fashion
I've never
design.
actually played it,
Choose from over 1,000
but I heard it was
design
good.
options.
And if this is like that,
Then
that's
add
cool.
a personal touch to give your item a final flourish. You can get the items other people are wearing by liking them. Mix and match your favorites to create new looks. By connecting online, you can expand your friend circle and
I'm
grow
happy.
your brand.
I'm happy about this game. This looks fun. Like for a nice little
Got an
fashion game, it
eye
looks good.
for fashion?
But I'm
Then
happy that
get
it just gives me
styling
a
when
second to
Fashion
breathe.
Dreamer debuts exclusively on Nintendo Switch.
I'm still
this
processing what I just saw.
year.
I didn't think that the Xenoblade DLC would be able to get me more excited than Pikmin 4, but I think it might have.
Dracula's Castle beckons in this new paid DLC for the road.
Oh, the Dead Cells DLC with Castlevania. That was at the Game Awards.
Venture through the
That's
castle's
cool.
hellish halls and outskirts alongside Richter Belmont and Alucard, leading up to a
Alucard.
showdown with Death and Dracula himself.
Dracula.
Wield the Vampire Killer and
Vampire
other
Killer.
iconic weapons as you vanquish legions of monsters in frenetic combat. 12 original covers and 51 songs from the Castlevania series accompany you during your quest in Dead Cells. Return to Castlevania, sinking its teeth into Nintendo Switch March 6th.
I
Pre-orders
love
begin
Castlevania
today
music.
on Nintendo eShop.
So good.
Enter a new grid in this narrative
Tron?
puzzle adventure set
Okay.
within the Tron universe. Uncover
You know
dangerous
why I
truths
know about
and
Tron?
retrieve what was
'Cause I've never
lost
actually
as
seen
you
any of the
navigate through a
movies.
perilous world. Your
All of my
decisions
knowledge
and
of
the
Tron
alliances
comes
you
from
forge
playing
will
Kingdom Hearts
impact
2
your
last year.
journey and the entire server. Tron
Which is awesome,
Identity
by the
launches
way.
first
Good
for
game.
consoles on Nintendo Switch this April. Who's there? Wait, is that? Well, that can't be good. The time-bending murder mystery Ghost Trick returns in HD. After kicking the bucket and becoming a ghost, you can possess and control objects. With your powers, you can even help others, like this woman, and change any ill-fated, fates. Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective.
Wait,
Spirits onto Nintendo Switch.
This is a DS game, like a obscure one. That's cool. They're bringing back stuff. I like that.
Suspenseful thriller.
Oh, Killick, hello. Hi. You going between? Is Tyler streaming too? And Edible? I don't know if Edible is. I don't think Neru is, but dang, we should have got together. I just was way too disorganized today. Detective Training Simulator. I've always wanted to try one of those. Neighbor is! Wow, that's awesome. Well, I guess it is Zelda Day, so it's to be expected. Are you streaming? Are you streaming and you're just coming to check my chat? Because if you are, that's so nice. Thank you. I don't know what this is, but I mean, looks kind of cool. Internet being bad. I hate it when that happens. Never fun. The internet's been good for me today. The only problem has been me. I've been the one that's been messing up. I was like 20 minutes late to the stream. Deca police.
Once upon a time,
Bayonetta
there was a witch
Origins.
and a demon. Experience Bayonetta's origins as a young witch named Cereza.
So is her name not
Seeking the
Bayonetta?
power to rescue her imprisoned mother. She
Because that's-
ventures deep into the Avalon Forest.
that's kinda
ruled
weird.
By fairies.
Granted, I don't know anything about Bayonetta lore.
I'm
but
going to become a witch.
I feel like
Save
Bayonetta
Mummy.
would be Bayonetta.
There, she'll encounter the otherworldly demon
It's just me, though.
Cheshire.
It's a cool name too.
Control both
I just-
witch and demon at the same time.
It just confusing me a
Harness
little bit.
Cereza's magic and Cheshire's ferocity to travel through this
But I mean, yeah,
mysterious and dangerous forest.
you choose whatever name you like, you know? You do you.
They'll need to work
What was
together in battle
what was
as
it?
well.
I don't want to say Bayonetta now. Yes, that's the
Cereza
name.
cannot
No.
attack and can only support Cheshire by
Is
magically
Bayonetta even a
binding
name, or is that like a
enemies.
series name?
Hold an enemy in
Why am I
place while
thinking about this so
Cheshire
much?
attacks.
Why don't I just watch the
Or
trailer?
Stop an aggressive one to focus on another. Strategically use each
I got such a
character's
chaotic
abilities
energy
to win
today.
battles. The duo will gain strength as they continue their journey. By obtaining more powers, new paths can be opened, and battles can be more easily swayed in your favor. Can Cereza and Cheshire find their happily ever after?
Cheshire, let's go!
Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon prowls onto the Nintendo Switch system March 17th.
Cereza.
Pre-orders are available now on
That's awesome.
Nintendo eShop.
I've talked about this before. Love the art style on this game.
Next, please take a look at this.
I love it when he says those words. That means something cool is happening. Okay, this is cool. What new maps? Or is this is DLC? Actually, this is big because that's like a subway. And if I know a subway, that's a rail. That's like a rail. And if I know a rail, that means a DLC. What? That's Inkopolis. Shoot. It's even it has like the same low res aesthetic. Oh, Spike is back. They are adding Splatoon 1 into Splatoon 2. The entire game, the whole thing is just there. Expansion. What? Like,
introducing the Splatoon 3 expansion pass. This paid DLC includes 2 waves of content.
What's in it?
The first wave
It's multiplayer, right?
Inkopolis. Make this splat-tastic place from the original
Or are they?
Splatoon game
No, they're
your
just
subway.
porting over. I don't wait.
This is Booyah Base. It's got some pretty nifty weapons and gear. You might
But
spot
are they porting over the?
faces
There's mini
alongside new
shelters now.
shopkeepers.
Oh, I love them.
Products here are the same
I
as
like
the
that guy
ones
too.
in Splatsville, so shop wherever your
I'm-
vibes are strongest.
But like,
Salmon Run
is there new single player campaigns? Or is this they're porting over the other ones?
and Amiibo functionality all work in the same way here too.
I love Spike's new look. More Splatfests? Or like redoing Splatfests? This is too much.
The Squid Sisters will also perform here during Splatfests.
Okay, no, you can come here
Need a
during
mix of
Splatfest.
old school and freshness?
Oh my gosh, it
Then
looks
head over to
it looks
Inkopolis.
so dinky compared to 3.
The first wave of this paid DLC launches this spring.
And this was amazing back in 2015 when it came out. Like, oh, this is a really cool event thing. But now you look at 3 and you're like, this is a dinky production, Squid Sisters.
Oh, what's this?
Step it up a little bit. Is this our DLC? Our what's it called? Maybe it's from an Octoling perspective. You play the campaign of 1. I bet that's what it is. Yeah. Or it's just a new Octoling campaign thing. I love this aesthetic though. No color. Is that Pearl? Side order. So I'm guessing that's where the
Wave
bulk of the
1 Inkopolis launches this spring. Wave 2 side order.
the
will
bulk
launch
of
in
the
future.
value is in side order, I'm guessing.
The Splatoon 3 expansion pass will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
That's cool. I'm kinda not sure how to feel about Inkopolis. Also,
Many
just
people have
poor
played Splatoon 3
poor
since its launch.
what do they call it in 2?
Thank you all
I
very
don't know,
much.
but
We hope players will be able to enjoy the
Or
game
Deca
even
Tower.
more with
It
the
didn't get to
upcoming
come back.
paid expansion pass. Please look forward to more information about
Inkopolis
Splatoon
Square,
3
that's
in
what
the
it is.
future.
Yeah, 'cause it's like Times Square.
Let's see some more Nintendo
I mean,
Switch
it's
headlines.
already on Switch, I guess. That's why they didn't do it, but it's still kind of weird.
Adventure awaits Mickey and
Where is
friends
Zelda?
on
I'm
Illusion
telling you guys,
Island.
Zelda's gonna be the
Mickey
showstopper at the end.
Mouse,
That's the
Minnie
last one.
Mouse, Donald Duck,
I'm just trying to figure out
and
how much
Goofy.
time they're gonna devote to it.
embark on a new adventure to find 3 magical books and save the mysterious island of Monoth.
So this is kind of.
Jump
Is this like a?
and swing to
This is
explore
giving me
every
like
nook and
Epic
cranny
Mickey
of the
vibes,
island.
right? Which I've never played, but it always looked really cool.
By unlocking
But
special
also, it's like in
abilities,
that new
you can
art
reach
style
new
kind of
places
they've been
and
doing for
find
like
secret
shorts,
areas.
which I love. It's a great art
Cross
style.
large chasms with boost jump.
So honestly, this looks
Ground-pound
great.
barriers to
I like
open new
this.
spaces, and glide through the air to reach distant platforms and hidden areas. Each character's personality shines through in their actions. Up to 4 pals locally can brave the island.
I gotta say, so far, what a banger direct.
Or drop a rope to lend a hand.
Has there been a miss? I don't think there's been a miss. They just keep hitting.
While exploring the island, you'll meet unusual allies and dangerous foes. Study their movements carefully to figure out the secrets to victory. Join Mickey and friends on a high-flying adventure in Disney Illusion Island, swinging onto Nintendo Switch July 28th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. More emblems are on the way.
Fire Emblem. What'd you guys think? What'd you guys think of Engage? I haven't finished it. I think I'm like halfway through. I got to Illugia or whatever. It's pretty fun. I don't like the story. It's like exactly what the reviews said it was gonna be for me. I think the story's pretty weak. I don't like how they've kind of pulled back on the Awakening and Fate's support system, because I actually really liked that. But the variety in combat is so much better, and just it's really good. So I'm mixed on it, basically, is what I'm saying. Oh, well, wait, no, that's not spoilers. That's from... What's it called? There's just so many Fire Emblem characters and games at this point that they just blend together. Especially the Heroes ones, because there's like 15,000 of them. Also, I'm gonna give you guys a hint right here. Oh, it's Xenoblade!
Thank you for answering our prayers.
So is this a new story? Like the Three Houses DLC? I didn't actually play that one. But there were like people under the school. So that's cool. Maybe there's gonna be people under... Actually, there's like a void or something in the lore, right? That's where the Fell Dragon is. So maybe there are people under the world.
Take control of your destiny.
Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. I had a really great tangent to go off on there, but then I got mixed up in another tangent. Just sensory overload here today.
The future of humanity hangs in the balance. In this narrative adventure, harness your divine gift of clairvoyance to travel between worlds. See the future.
Did I read your comment,
and decide
Rodimus?
humanity's fate. Many branching story paths, along with a riveting soundtrack by Celeste composer Layton.
I wish I knew what game it was in response to.
Eventually,
Never played.
you'll side with one of the 6 aspirations like Bond.
But yeah, did you guys see the thing about Tears of the Kingdom? Because you said like your wallet's gonna hurt. Apparently it might be upping the price to 70, which I mean that's gonna happen soon, like it or not. But that'd be interesting if they just do it right here. I agree, that was good animation. I did like that game. I just... Like, they've shown too much stuff. They gotta so many times I've told them, gotta slow it down. These newfangled Directs, they're too fast for me, okay? I like the slow, methodical pace of the old ones, where they like shove it in your face for 15 minutes and you're like, please, don't show me, I don't want to keep watching this. It's too much for me. I'm getting too old, okay?
Keep it rolling. Run around and collect oodles of objects.
I probably broke some of your ears there, and I'm very sorry. But yes! You guys do not know how much I am exploding of joy right now. What? I've wanted this for so long. Yes. Okay, because I played Reroll. Absolutely love it. But I have nowhere to go from there because they're all like old PlayStation games and stuff like that. But if they're bringing them over now, I'm like, yes, thank you. Because I love Reroll so much. Okay. Might be the most joy I felt all day, actually. That's huge for me. I'm so happy. I'm also really sorry about clapping 3 times. I could not help myself. My hands still hurt from clapping. I apologize to everyone here.
A guest composer for the game. Sea of Stars sails onto Nintendo Switch August 29th. A free demo will launch later today on Nintendo eShop. Duke it out in this free-to-play online multiplayer showdown. Form 2 teams of 3
Omega
and
Strikers.
challenge others to
Oh, so
lightning
the hamster
fast
guy.
battles, air hockey style.
That's
Use
kinda
each
cool.
striker's skills to dominate each match. Change the course trajectory
Fun art
from
style.
afar. Block areas to gain the
That's what I was
advantage.
thinking. Flame Rocker. Like, if anyone's wearing a headset, I hope I did not just cause like major damage to their hearing. So that was a loud clap. I felt that. Yeah.
Dive back into the sprawling labyrinth. A collection of the first 3 Etrian Odyssey games. has
Etrian
come
Odyssey,
into
like I've
Nintendo
heard
Switch,
that before, right? That's
remastered in
supposed to be
HD.
good. That's supposed to
Many
be a good
treasures
game.
lie deep within a
I think we're
massive
supposed to
labyrinth.
like that one.
Its paths are intertwined, and vicious monsters lurk in the shadows. A blank map is your only guide.
Not a
By
blank
drawing the
map, not
as you
again.
explore, you can progress
They're always
even further.
blank. I'm fine, thank you, Dark
Venture
Gamer
into
Eye.
the labyrinth with
I
5
appreciate that
adventurers.
you let me know.
As the guild leader, you'll assign them roles like the ally defending protector or the ultra-fast dark hunter. But be warned, every adventure is fraught with
I love
danger.
a good classic RPG
Should
like
you
this.
fall in battle, you can change
I
your
just wish
team
I had time
and
to play
learn
'em
new skills to strengthen
more
your party
now, I
before
guess. I don't
challenging
know.
the labyrinth again. 24 newly drawn character illustrations are included. Plus, take advantage of
Picnic
new
mode.
difficulty options and a new
That's a
auto-mapping
cute
function
way to
for
name
smoother
your
exploration.
easy
Etrian
mode.
Odyssey Origins
It's like a
collection
walk in the park.
launches on Nintendo Switch
Picnic
June
mode.
1st. Each game in the collection will also be available separately on Nintendo eShop. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
June 1st. I haven't been. Okay, here we go. Advance Forces. It's actually coming out. That's cool.
Calling all strategy fans. The Advance Wars 1+2 reboot.
But like I was saying, I
campaign
have
is only
not
a
been
couple
paying
of months
attention to
away.
release dates.
Join
There's
Ed,
just been too
Matt,
much happening.
Sammy, and more in 2 full story campaigns, each one filled with colorful.
But it's getting
turn-based
loaded
tactical
already.
action.
Like, slow down.
Flex your strategic muscles
25 minutes
across a
in
multitude
right
of
now.
modes. Design
I don't know
your
if they
own maps
set an
and share
estimate
them
on
with
how long
friends.
it's going to be. It's usually
Plus,
like
go
40 minutes
head-to-head
for
in
direct,
local
so
and
I'd
online
say
play.
another
Advance
15.
Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp comes to Nintendo Switch.
I'm starting to
April
think more
21st.
than maybe
Pre-orders
we're going to
begin
get
today on Nintendo
uh,
eShop.
a smaller trailer for Zelda. Or... Oh, okay, Kirby. Yeah, of course it's Kirby. Yeah,
A
he
new
has to
story
always
will
show up.
unfold in the Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe game.
Oh, so they're it's like,
Magalore,
is it
the
DLC or is it
interdimensional
like
traveler
there from the
main
beginning?
adventure, has lost his powers and must escape the
There's like a
realm
side
between
story
dimensions.
in the. That's cool. Magalore was like a. Was that his name? Yeah, Magalore was a cool character too.
All
that's
we can
fun.
do now is a basic attack and jump. To
Oh yeah,
regain Magalore's
mandatory
powers,
Kirby is
you'll
the
need to
perfect
collect magic
character
points by
creation,
defeating
design,
enemies.
whatever. Never gonna
With
get any
magic
better than that.
points, different
Just gotta
abilities
mention
can
that
be
anytime he comes
restored
up now.
and enhanced. Improve Magalore's levitation, or increase his attack range.
Missed the first part of the direct.
The order in which you
Pikmin
restore
4,
his powers is up
looking
to
pretty
you.
good. Xenoblade DLC, you know that's big for me, but
Stages to explore.
I mean that's huge. That's huge for everyone. Everyone loves that.
Up to 4 players on the same system.
Well, yeah,
can
it's
venture
been
through
a
this mysterious
very
realm
well
together.
paced direct, I'd say.
Can Magalore
little too
restore
well-paced
his
for me.
powers and safely return to his world?
I can't recover from what they show
You
me.
can access this new epilogue after clearing story mode. After today's Nintendo Direct, a demo will be available on Nintendo eShop.
It's cool. Kirby's always good about the
Up
demos.
to 4 players can play a specially arranged demo with select stages and sub-games. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Yippee!
We hope you're looking forward to the new story in Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe.
I am. And now you're gonna show us
Here's
Zelda.
some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Not yet.
Please take a
Then
look.
Zelda. Game Boy? Yeah. Game. About time. Real cool though. Real cool. I like it.
Game Boy games are being added to Nintendo Switch Online. On Nintendo Switch, you can play these games anytime, anywhere, just like you could back in the day. Let's introduce the games that will be available at launch.
What we got? And is this already on the expansion then? Or is this the regular?
Tetraminos and aim for a high score.
It'd be really cool if
Super
it was the
Mario Land
regular.
2, 6 golden
You don't even
coins.
have to pay for the
Reclaim
expansion.
the castle that
But I
Wario
understand
stole
if you
from
do, I guess. Gives
The
more
Legend of
value
Zelda,
to
Link's
having to
Awakening
pay for the
DX.
expansion.
Awaken the Windfish
I don't know.
to escape Koholint Island.
I think the DLC, like if you want any of those DLCs, that kind of like
Gargoyle's Quest.
buffers you
Save the
getting
Ghoul
the
Realm as
expansion.
Firebrand from the Ghost
So I
of
haven't had to
Goblin series.
buy the Mario Kart DLC
Gain
because
and
I
watch
have the
Gallery 3,
expansion,
playing an
which I was
assortment
gonna
of
do
Game
if
and
I
Watch
didn't
titles.
have the expansion. You see what I'm saying there?
Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare. Solve a murder mystery on the
I
supernatural
love how you're
Shadow
excited for
Island.
Link's Awakening DX,
Metroid
Sparky.
2,
You do
Return
know
of
they
Samus.
already
Destroy
remade
the
that game on the
Metroids
Switch.
on Planet SR 388. Wario Land 3. Traverse a world
Wario
that
Land
changes
3.
between day and night based
It's
on your
big.
actions.
Look at him go.
Kirby's Dreamland. Float, inhale, and spit out enemies in Kirby's debut title.
I love Kirby music. So good.
You can use the Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket,
You can use the Game Boy, the
Or
Game
Game
Boy
Boy Color
Pocket,
screen
or the
filters.
Game Boy Color
Up to
screen
2 players
filters.
can play compatible games together locally
kinda
or
cool.
online. More games will be added in the future. And
That is actually... What?
Game Boy Advance games are being added to Nintendo
Okay.
Switch Online Plus
I
expansion pack.
went through a few different
Here are the
emotions there.
games that you can play at
So I was
launch.
thinking, oh, Game Boy Advance games.
Super
That's
Mario
cool.
Advance 4,
Uh,
Super Mario
Then I
Bros.
thought,
3,
oh, Minish
play
Cap.
30
Are they
extra
remaking
levels
Minish
from
Cap?
Nintendo e-reader
Then I
accessory.
thought, oh no, they're just bringing over the...
WarioWare Inc. Mega
But it's
Micro
still good.
games.
It's still very
Experience
good.
the origins
And I guess
of
that makes
lightning
more
fast
sense
micro
now.
games.
Because I think that insinuates the Game Boy is coming to
The spinning stick in the
Nintendo
goal
Switch
without any
Online,
obstacles.
and then Game Boy Advance is coming to
Mario Kart
the
Super
expansion,
Circuit. Race
which
the
is
first
awesome,
Mario Kart game
'cause we
created
get
for a
both,
portable system.
if you have the expansion. But,
Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Venture
Yes,
through a
love
zany
that one.
world and fight with
Beautiful game,
equally
wonderful
zany
game.
attacks.
both beautiful and wonderful. It's great
The
sprite
Legend of
work.
Zelda, the Minish Cap.
I've been telling you guys I
Shrink
need to
to
play
miniature
this.
size and dive into
Maybe
a
we'll do
big
streams again. I've kind of been in the hankering to do another
online play is
blind
supported for
Zelda
compatible
stream where I
games.
fumble
And
around and
4 players
make a
can
fool of
play
myself,
together.
so maybe we'll do that.
More games will be added to this
And there's
library
so
as
many
well.
good, like Fusion. There's so many good games on there.
After this
Oh, and this just gets me
presentation, you can
excited,
play
you know,
these Game Boy
because
titles with the Nintendo Switch
Nintendo
Online
has said
membership.
that they
Or play
want
both Game
this
Boy and Game Boy
program
Advance titles with
to
the Nintendo
extend
Switch
beyond
Online
the
Plus
Switch.
expansion pack
And if
membership.
they do this correctly, they're going to keep making the expansion pass
Select Game Boy
and
titles.
the Nintendo Switch
Will be
Online
playable
better
on
and
Nintendo
better.
Switch.
We're gonna get to GameCube. We're
And
gonna
after
get
today's
to
Nintendo
Wii,
Direct, you'll be able
Wii
to play
U,
the Game Boy
Nintendo
and
Switch
Game Boy Advance
eventually.
titles introduced.
It's gonna be great. And they're available to. That's
For more
awesome.
information about
Thank
Nintendo
you,
Switch Online
Takahashi.
and Nintendo
Thanks.
Switch Online Plus expansion
You're a cool
pack in the
dude.
future.
You're a cool dude.
Let's see a few more headlines.
Okay. All right. We're only gonna get a little trailer for
Original
Zelda,
Metroid
but
Prime
I'm okay
game
with
is
that.
Remastered on Nintendo Switch.
Finally. How many years? How many years? I don't know, but it's here. I was expecting it. I was expecting it to look like a little bit better, but I'm still impressed. It still looks really good. I just thought like, look really good. But this is just really good. Oh, I'm so excited though. You don't know how much I wanted to play these games. And wow, I would like to play these games, like all of them. I have heard that one is the best one, so I can at least play that one in this new HD version, and then figure out how the heck I'm going to play the other two, because Nintendo is weird.
The first Metroid Prime game, originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system, has been remastered for Nintendo Switch.
You bet it has.
Explore Talon 4 from the perspective of Samus Aran.
And I'm guessing this was done by Retro then. I bet what they did is when they restarted development for 4, they did this first. Then they could train like new employees. This is how we made Metroid Prime. And get everybody in and like, oh yeah, alright guys, here we go. We're making Metroid Prime 4. It's gonna be really good. We know what we're doing. I bet that's what happened. That was the discussion they had. Like word for word.
This remaster adds
it was kind of
stick controls, allowing you to move around while separately changing
weird.
Your point of view. You can also select a control style that recreates
Stop spoiling!
The original game.
I know it's like a 20-year-old game. I want to play myself.
With your preferred play style.
Meta. I didn't know there was a meta rhythm. I know that. It's not like I played Subspace Emissary in Super Smash Bros.
Will be available in stores February 22nd.
We're getting there though.
Put your master detective skills to the test.
We're only getting the trailer for Zelda though. We're not getting. What we're gonna get is we're gonna get a gameplay trailer, like a 4, 3.5 minute long gameplay trailer. This is Danganronpa, right? Where's this from the creators of Danganronpa? From the creators, okay. Like Chunsoft. My extent of knowledge of the Danganronpa series is one time Sparky made me guess what did I guess about the characters? I guessed something about the characters in a VC one day because you wanted me to. I don't know what. But it was a good time. It was pretty fun. There's some weird people in that game, I gotta say.
Spot the inconsistencies and uncover
Ultimate talents. Ah, yes. That's true. That's what it was. They got some great talents too.
Launches on Nintendo Switch June 30th.
Oh, Baten Kaitos, right?
Once more.
This is Monolith, guys. I'd heard a rumor about this actually. That's really cool. This is like a lost Monolith IP from back on the GameCube.
The Empire's conspiracy looms closer.
That's awesome. I've kind of wanted to play this too, so it's got good music too. I've used it in videos. Basically, what I'm saying, guys, is be excited about this. Buy it because Monolith Soft deserves your love. Okay.
Visit various locales and team up with like-minded allies.
That's so cool.
Battles are fought using cards called.
See, listen to that music.
Your attack power is determined by the attributes and combinations of your cards, which are randomly dealt from the deck. In these real-time battles, you'll need to make split-second decisions to edge closer to victory. What revelations will come to light in the skies above and the lands below?
Isuki Han is the, I believe, he directed this game. One of the founders of Monolith Soft, worked on a lot of the old Squaresoft RPGs. Seems like a pretty cool guy, so that's exciting. Is this Fantasy Life? Did they say Fantasy Life? Oh my gosh! I love this game. For those of you that don't know, this is a hidden gem of the 3DS. Where it's got like a job system where you can like be a job guy and then do like RPG things. and I was a wizard, and I got to level 10. And I wasn't very good at the game, but I had so much fun. It's just such a cute little fun game. And I never thought I'd see it again. But here it is. This is the best Nintendo Direct I've seen in a long time. I'm feeling things again. I'm getting feeling back, guys. This is great. The dopamine's coming. It's wonderful.
The restoration is about to begin. Fantasy Life on, the girl who steals time.
That's level 5 too, right? Which we recently heard they're doing games in the US again. Layton! Oh my... Could you make a better Nintendo Direct? I don't know. Layton is back. Oh my gosh, I missed out on Layton. The only Layton game I played all the way through is Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton. But it was wonderful, and I really want to play the other ones too. And I'm excited to play the new one now too. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And new Mario Kart courses. I haven't even played the other ones yet.
Who originally did the track in Mario Kart Double Dash, is also being added to Wave 4.
Wow, I didn't realize she wasn't already in the game. But that's good for her.
Wave 4
I don't know what that voice was.
Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game
March.
races onto the Nintendo Switch
Today.
system this spring.
Spring. That's what I said. I said
Active
spring.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC
Oh, I
can
love the
also be
songs.
purchased on its own.
It's like a indie, not indie, but third-party showcase. Like DLC.
Thank
It's
you
Zelda
for staying
time.
with us so far.
You're welcome.
This will be our last segment.
Yeah, I bet it will. I bet this will be your last segment, Mr. Shinya Takahashi. And I bet that is a very familiar landscape that I know. I like new enemies. I like to see that. We have these like shrines in the hills again. And there's new tower type things. There's your islands. Oh my goodness. That malice pulse?
Rise, rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule.
Is that Ganon?
Eliminate this kingdom and her allies.
Is that
no
Ganon?
survivors.
Is that him? If so, I'm not sure about his voice, but I like that he has a voice. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. They are transforming this entire world. Oh my gosh. You know, we were worried. We were worried that they were going to take the overworld of Breath of the Wild and just kind of add a few things onto it. No, 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 no!
I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
This is totally new. I mean, I guess that's what the 6 years did for them. Oh my gosh. That story. New rune abilities. You can make a car! Oh, they're really running with, like, the wacky machine idea. Do whatever you want with that. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And I actually really like that they've kept a lot of that story stuff really close to the chest. Like, we don't know what's happening still.
Lend him your power.
That's that moment, though. And I think from that angle, it also makes it look a whole lot more like something terrible's gonna happen there again.
That was
Just
the
saying.
Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom.
That was the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. You're gonna announce that there is a special edition of the game coming out
to
too.
the standard version, a collector's edition of
Yes.
the game containing various items
I will have to
release on
get
launch
that,
day.
of course.
A new amiibo figure of
And
Link
yes,
from
the
this
amiibo
game
figure based on the
will also
pose.
be
I told you
available on the
guys
same day.
there was gonna be an amiibo figure based on the
We're looking
pose.
forward to Link's latest grand
Is there not gonna be a
adventure.
special edition system though?
That's all for today's
No,
Nintendo
okay.
Direct. Thank you for
Or
watching.
maybe they'll announce it later, but that's okay. Banger of a direct, really good. I know there's gonna be some people that aren't satisfied with the amount of Zelda that they showed, because again, they didn't show a lot. But I have to say that I like that in a sense too. You don't want to know too much about this game. You don't want to know, especially about the story. You want to go into this and figure that all out, which I respect them for really holding on to that. Some of my concerns have been, I don't know. Swayed, I guess. It's really, I'm going to turn on some background music. It feels too empty in here, right? There we go. It feels like I lost my train of thought. There it is. Okay, so they're using the same high roll, right? The same overworld, but they have completely reimagined it based on what we see in that trailer there. I still don't know if I like that though. Because I know the layout of that land to an extent. I mean, yeah, it's going to be cool re-exploring that, seeing what the heck happened. And there are new areas in the sky, too. And by using a world you've already created, you have the room to go and just totally expand that. But, I don't know. I'm very back and forth on it now. Because I've been skeptical of the reuse the same Hyrule from the very beginning. Especially if you don't have, like, another main plane to go with it. Which is why I've said the underground so many times over and over again. But I think it's kind of debunked at this point. That's not happening. It is the sky and this reimagined Hyrule of wackiness. And we don't know why. We don't know why it's like this. Which is really cool. So what are you guys saying? What do you guys have to say? Read some of what you're saying. Reverse the sound? Do you think there was like a hidden message? I cannot speak. Message in the sound. Matt Mercer, Ganon? Was that who that was? I wasn't big on that actually. If that was Ganon, I'm like, he needs to be deeper. I love Matthew Mercer though, but I mean, that'd be interesting. It'd be very interesting. The car. Because, like, I think they really looked at what people were doing with Breath of the Wild, like the flying machine and all that, and said, we're gonna let you guys do more of that. We're gonna like make things like that in the game, so then you can take those things and do some wacky stuff, real wacky stuff. Mad Max Zelda, yeah. It's good. I'm gonna rewatch it actually. Let's just kind of like play it in the background here. I'm trying to decide if I do like a live analysis thing here, or if I stop the direct and do it by myself and kind of look a little deeper at it, or do you guys want to do it with me? What do you guys think? Let me know. So this is interesting here. As you see there at the bottom, that's the swirl from where Ganon was, right? Or at least it's the same energy. It might not be like the same source, but it's very interesting. And these guys, I saw someone comment on the newest theory video from yesterday that they thought the like feet at the top of the mural with Ganon's monsters was a flying monster, and I think they hit it right on the head. Bullseye. I think that's exactly what this was. You guys gotta let me know too on those the pre-orders for the special edition. I can't miss that. We got like some blue energy here, right? This is really, there's too much to look at. Really, they do this and they give you too much to look at. I don't like that. I mean, I do, but also like when you're someone who is known for theorizing and analyzing these things, it's like, oh man, I got a lot of work to do now. Was that light coming out underneath the Sheikah Tower? Was that back in this before? Oh, you're right. Interesting. I have no idea. I could not tell you. Kind of looks like spotlight. It could be spotlights. Because what I'm seeing here, this is really dark actually. What I'm seeing is a Hyrule reclaimed by Ganon. Like, oh, we ended Breath of the Wild. Oh, it's so happy-go-lucky. We have the chance to rebuild this kingdom. I don't know, maybe a year or two passes, and then Zelda and Link, for some reason, and I love that we don't know this reason yet, go and find this corpse. And they wake it up, and it starts something way worse than the Calamity. Something, a whole lot worse. Who's talking? I think it has to be Ganondorf, right? And this is interesting here, too. We have, like, more intelligent monsters here, because these bokoblins are, like, mining off of what I think is a talus. Like, that's the new talus that moves, right? Also, like, all red tainted. I can't tell. I think this might be a new area. This could be like a dungeon area, maybe. Demise doesn't have a voice. He doesn't. But I mean, Ganondorf technically doesn't either. Well, I guess what you're saying is like Demise has like a demonic voice, right? Like not a real voice. They're kind of the same guy, though, to an extent. Let's see. Yeah, so it's like a swamp type thingy majig. Kind of give, I hate to say this, but it kind of gives me underground vibes. I know I just said I don't think it's gonna be underground, but I got some underground vibes here. I think it might be a dungeon, just based off like those wooden structures in the back. I think we're gonna be looking at some more open world type dungeons. Like, even going back to some of the other trailers, we see like a temple in the Sky Islands. I bet that's a dungeon. Like, that entire area. It's like a whole compound. And it's just going to be open world dungeons, which is a really cool idea. Twisted Chica tree in the back. Oh, you might be right, actually. I like that, Flame Rocker, because you said the tree in the back, like a twisted Chica tree. It does have like a similar glow to it as what we were seeing on the towers earlier. We go back there. It could be something like that. Maybe it is underground. I need to just let that dream die, but I won't for some reason. Also, we see these little things that energy again. We saw them earlier too. Right here, I think they're the same. They kind of look like tears. Make of that what you will.
Rise, rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies.
A lot of stuff to look at here. So, I think that's Ganon, which very much excites me, but also, why is he not deeper voiced or have like some kind of I don't know, thing applied to his voice where he's like really raspy or something? I don't know. Maybe he's gonna be rehydrated actually, so it wouldn't make sense. But like if we're just seeing like this dead corpse thing talk like Matthew Mercer, what the heck? No. It should be like, I'm very dead right now. But I don't know. That's one we're gonna have to look at a little bit more. This is interesting too. What's going on with the Blood Moon? Was that there? But this looks like a very bloody moon. Like more than regular. He was betrayed? I think so. I think he probably was betrayed, because if you look at the goddess thing from the last trailer, there's some connections between it and Ganondorf. And it could be good, it could be bad. Could be some bad blood there. Helping revive Ganondorf? I don't know, though, because why would they be helping Link then? See, the motivations are all mixed up here. It's hard to hone in on who's doing what and why they're doing it, which is kind of what I love, because I'm going into this game as someone who overanalyzes the heck out of this stuff, and I don't know what this story is going to be. I have all kinds of ideas for what it could be, but I don't have any pinpoint, clear direction. This is where they're going. I really like that. But yeah, the Blood Moon seems to be like amplified to an extent. No survivors. I'm thinking about how I'm gonna like edit this later, and I'm like, where am I gonna put in Ganon's voice there? I'll figure it out. But this is Heno Village. We have another one of those swirly well things there. So it seems that's not like the origin point of Ganon. This is afterwards, and it's gonna be some area of importance. What do you guys think that might be? I'm thinking like it could, well, because we know there's the pawns, right? Its shift is down by 95%. What do you mean? Hold on. What do you mean by that? Okay, good. You meant like on the trailer. I thought you meant like on my voice, and I'm like, have I been like very preachy or something like this entire time? I'm like, okay, good. I'm not used to doing this kind of stuff live, so I'm kind of just going with it as I go. But helping revive Ganon. I think the goddess got corrupted because they can prevent a catastrophe that creates Ganondorf, like in the Wind Waker. Teleport area or upgrade. Goddess. I like that. I was gonna say teleport because, like, we know that there's those little pools, right? Where the tear goes out of the pool, and then it goes to the sky, and then Link is in the sky. So I think there are teleporters like that that take you to the sky. It would make sense that there would be multiple around Hyrule. So I think that's probably our most likely answer to this, because we know that the energy of the hand is connected to how Link gets there. So I'm going to say, yeah, probably teleporters. But that's also a really good one, Elo. With, it could be like the goddess statue now. Because we know it's in a different location in Hino, but like, who's to say they don't just want to make it cooler and other stuff. I'm looking at this trailer and there's like there's no what's the word I'm looking for? Color. There's no color. All of these scenes are taking place at night or in dark, dreary areas, which very much contrasts what we've seen in all the other trailers so far. Which really makes it seem like Hyrule's going down. We're just gonna be focusing in on the happiness is in the sky, the sacred realm, if you will. I don't know. Maybe I'm totally wrong on that, but I think I might be onto something. And then the world itself is gone. You know, that's your hell right there. Actually, you don't need the underground. You just got that right there. I'm just now noticing this abomination here in the corner as well. Look at that thing. It's like a Redead morphed with like a skeletal enemy. I freaking love that design because it's so creepy. Hopefully Kilton comes back. He likes the monsters. I hope that Kilton comes back and he is a monster, or he's like something terribly terrible now. I don't know. Ganon got his hands on him and he's now like a optional boss or something. That'd be really cool. Maybe replace the Sheikah Towers for teleporting. That's a good idea too, right? Because we don't know what the Sheikah Towers are doing now. So that could be teleportation. And then the other thing could be the other thing. The goddess statue. Also, what the heck is going on with the face of that bokoblin back there? Look at that guy. He's decked out. These guys are angry. They're evolved. I mean, seriously though, they are evolved. It means it looks like Ganon is imbuing them with extra power here. And that's what's causing these mutations. Oh my gosh! I didn't even notice on the back of this Redead thing. Look at that. It has like a snake in its back. Ugh. I don't see any people in the village. I hope they're not dead because of malice or something. It's starting to become more apparent where the darkness of this game is gonna come in, because I've questioned that line from Aonuma from the very beginning. It's gonna be dark, like Majora's Mask. Really easy to misinterpret that. What the heck does it even mean? I don't know, but it's gonna be dark. That first trailer shows us a pretty dark fate for Link and Zelda and maybe Hyrule, but this really is the second trailer to follow up on that, because all the other ones have shown us the sky. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, it's so nice. But now, there's some bad stuff happening too. Yeah. Goodness. Oh, I missed that part. He just annihilates something there. Is that the plateau? I'm pretty sure that's the plateau. We saw there was like that hole in the ground around where the plateau would be in the last trailer, I think. I wonder if he just obliterated it. I mean, I'm looking at the terrain surrounding it. I'm not entirely sure if that's the plateau. I think it might be, actually. This looks more like Bayonetta. I mean, with all the craziness factors, yeah, I would say so. It is giving me kind of those vibes. Also, I love that I've went over this scene like 5 times now, and I have failed to mention the dragon on the Bridge of Hylia. Failed to mention that, but there's a fire dragon there. That's gonna be fun. Oh my goodness. We see, like, there's another one of those, like, I guess we're gonna call them teleporters for now, things out in Hyrule Field there. Just want to make sure we're not missing anything, going over everything, just at least a little bit, you know? We can see Death Mountain has the Trails of Malice now, too.
Sweep over Hyrule.
There's glimmering in the village there. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
My sir. Rise, rise, my servants.
Dragon on a bridge in the Lanayru mining facility in Skyward Sword, that is true. This is from... Is that Akala? I think, maybe?
Eliminate this kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors.
So, the castle, I think, looks the same, right? Looks like there might be some corruption on the wall there, maybe, but for the most part, that looks the same. Oh. And then we got like a magma talus here, exploding that thing. This scene we've seen before. That's on the plateau again. We've talked about these guys a little bit. But everyone just seems to be evolved. A lot more malicious. A lot more angry. Best look at the castle yet here. We can see that it's not super raised up above the ground. It's more like it's being continuously pushed by Malice, it looks like. Or not even pushed, but like Malice is just flowing out of the ground. So it's just sitting on like a hump of a pile, a heaping mound of Malice. We also see that tornado thing in the back there too, which was in the last trailer. I know some people have speculated that's gonna be, yeah, it's over the Hebra region. So there's probably some kind of fishy business going on up there with a type of dungeon type thing. Who's the voice actor for Ganon? We had Vine here earlier saying it sounded like Matthew Mercer. So it could be him. I haven't really stopped to analyze it yet, so I mean, I can, like, when she said that, I was like, okay, yeah, maybe actually. I don't know if he fits it, but I think it might be him. Which, good for him, actually. Like, what an honor to play Ganondorf, you know? And then, what do we got here? There's like are those the same rock pillars from way back in the field? You guys know what I'm talking about there to the side? I have a cursor, I keep forgetting. But right here, we have those pillars. We saw a similar type of thing back in like the 2021 E3 trailer. I wonder if that is just like debris that's fallen from sky now that like the sky world and this world have like merged. I don't know though. What? Okay. I hate that there's just so many little scenes. You gotta give us long scenes to analyze. It's like, what's happening here? I don't know. Something's coming out of the ground. What could it be? Maybe it's another dragon. Yeah, I have no idea, really. It could be. You know, this is the fun part of the analysis, right? Because we just get to run wild here. We get to say, like, okay, what do you guys think would be a giant... something that would cause a giant eruption in the ground like this? What could that be? Maybe it's a boss. Maybe it's a giant rock turtle boss that you fight. And it's like the size of a giant from Shadow of the Colossus or something. You have to climb up it like in that game. Because this game does have climbing mechanics. Wouldn't that be cool? That's when your mind just kind of starts running rampant, you know? At least that's what I do. I don't know what you guys are doing right now. You're thinking like, oh, maybe Ganon threw a ball of malice over there. And oh, there was a rock slide. But no, I think big. So I don't know. That's what I would do with this scene. But I have no idea what is happening here. Well, actually, no, because we see, like, something out in the front. It's like a little circular platform type thing. I just think that's probably, like, an enemy outpost, though, actually. You guys see what I'm talking about here? And that looks like a mushroom. So maybe this could be, like, a dungeon rising, actually. Kind of similar to that swamp area we saw. Wish we could go back in time in Breath of the Wild universe to the first Calamity 10,000 years ago. Where the Hebra Mountain got that taken out by Beast Laser. That's such a cool detail. I love that detail so much. And I think Zeltic did a video on it, but that was the world design. It's great. Okay. So we have a Sheikah room, Guardian arms surrounding Link here. And he's on what looks to be that like a teleporter. Could be a new design for it, maybe. I mean, it has the Sheikah symbols. We could probably translate that. I just don't really feel like it right now. If any of you guys want to translate that, be my guest. But that's interesting. What's happening here? It gives me vibes of like, I don't know, they're gonna change his clothes or something. I don't know. Here we have a better look at this new large bokoblin, which I don't know what to call, because in Skyward Sword, the large bokoblins are moblins. So I'm just gonna call him a largelin. One of the arms is a tablet. You're right. Like a little graded tablet too. What the heck is that for? I don't know. Fat moblin. Well, that's just rude, okay? Yeah, I don't know. And they got, like, new formations going on here. They're coming out swinging in every direction. This Hinox has, like, a spiked pile of wood on his head. I don't know what's with all the decorations now. Everybody seems to be a little more gussied up now that we're into this new era of Ganon ruling again, back on top, actually speaking his orders instead of just kind of yapping on like a rah as Calamity. But I guess there's new dress codes now. That's cool. Big Boko. I do like that. Big Boko. We're gonna go with that for now. Thank you, Flame Rocker. This right here. Big scene. I get to see a lot of stuff. Actually, I keep seeing things that I want to point out. Go back here. This is the valley where you find Ganondorf's horse in Breath of the Wild. Just those large trees, and it's kind of right to the side of the Gerudo Desert. Why is that interesting? I don't know. There's those rock formations again. I don't think those were there in the original game. Like I said earlier, I think a bunch of stuff has fallen from the sky. Just gonna change the layout. Also, I failed to mention in the shot with Hinox, he's in a tunnel, which makes you think, oh, underground. Which also makes you think, oh, this looks kind of similar to that swamp area from earlier. But who knows? I don't know. I think it's a dungeon, though. Square rocks? Yes, square rocks. They're falling from the sky. Be afraid. We can even see a square rock in the sky right here. Look at that. It's in the process of falling, okay? This shot right here, if you take out those islands in the sky, it's kind of hard to tell much of a difference from Breath of the Wild. And it's one of the few shots that they actually give us a sunny day view of. So, I don't know. I don't know. Like, the cool thing is going to be once we get more in detail, people are going to get more, like, shot-by-shot comparisons of this. Like, I did this back for the 2021 trailer. I don't know if I'm going to do it for this one, but, you go there, and you put the camera right there, and you can see exactly what's changed, and it's really cool. And there's a good amount of sky islands up there. They stole Ganondorf's horseback. So the Bokoblins can fly now. They can just be carried around by these new... what do you call those guys in Twilight Princess? I'm guessing it's going to be that name, what they're going to use again. Not Argarok, that's like the boss one. What's the regular one called? Also, look at that. It's like a green orb around the neck of that Enox there. I betcha this is going to be a prediction here, that this guy isn't a dungeon. That thing on his neck is going to be needed to solve a puzzle. So, you gotta get it. How are you gonna get it? I don't know. Maybe you'll fight him. Or maybe you'll cut it off his neck while he's sleeping. Use some different types of puzzle solving, because I think they're going to try to bring that over into this game. They're going to go more traditional dungeon, but also we're also going to, like, you know, that's a good point, actually. I bet we'll be able to ride Hinoxes by controlling the necklace on its neck, because that is the same color as the things we see later that Link is able to control. Interesting. So there could be an element of control there. My mind is, this is overload. I can't do all this. Kargarok. Okay, that's what they're called. That's a cool name, actually. I like that more than Argarok. Why'd they give the regular enemy the cool name? Here we get another view of the castle from the side. Don't know if there's much special to say here. It looks like this is a field with silent princesses. Kind of sad, but yeah. These guys are just flying around by, I think that was that Typhlo? Maybe? That, ooh, okay, this is a good detail here. That's really interesting. Typhlo Ruins is no longer in the dark. That's extremely interesting. For those of you that don't know, Typhlo Ruins is constantly shrouded in darkness. The only way you can get around that is by messing with the game, which I've shown before in a video, but now the darkness is gone. Wonder why that would be. Malice tentacles have new weapons. They do have new weapons. He has like a axe there. Very cool. The Malice tentacle just, yeah, it does seem to be like a new design they're really going with, especially around the castle. That seems to be what's happening there. We see the Moblins here with their new spiked helmets. I really think they got the short end of the stick here with the redesign. They look goofier, okay? If I'm being honest, everyone else looks quite a bit more menacing. The Moblins look goofy. Goofy as heck. I don't think I'm not alone in that, right, guys? The Moblins are goofy. I think I'm goofy. Imagine Viking tribes of the monsters raiding Q. Oh my gosh, that'd be so cool. Then again, we gotta like question: are the humans left? They still there? Did Ganon wipe them out? Have they gone to the sacred realm for one reason or another? If you catch my drift. But yeah. Then we see this thing. This giant, cubed monster in the sky with that same design architecture that we've seen before. It looks Zonai, okay? I'm just gonna say, it looks Zonai and Sky-ish. There's definitely a connection there. Oh, and this is the stuff I live for. This man right here. So this looks like him maybe waking up when the hand releases him. And just reanimating. And that's, yeah, so like the tentacles of malice just kind of go. Yeah, because he's on that same platform that he was imprisoned on. That texture is also, I believe, based on the Sky islands and stuff. It seems very similar to one that they've actually released in promotional details. Is there a new dodge, you said? Oh. But I think, like, we have to look at this and say, is this how Ganondorf is going to stay? Is he going to be this monster, this re-dead of a guy the entire game? Because if he is, I'm cool with that. It's a cool design. But I want to know why he has a regular voice then. Like, if he had the Matthew Mercer voice and he was a regular dude, that'd be cool. It'd be great. But I really can't feel good about him just sounding like that when he looks like this. Am I the only one? I don't know. I might be the only one. Yeah. I literally got a heart attack from this trailer. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope you're okay. I was kind of close. I think I narrowly dodged it. But it was a rush of emotions. The entire direct was, really. I'm still trying to recover from that too. My head is not even fully here right now. I'm just focusing on what's on the screen in front of me and talking to you guys. Let's see. Oka coming to play with the Sky Islands. OG Theories, thank you. Kaylin. Okay, so let's see. The Oka. That's yeah. I mentioned this before back like 2021 summer. But there are Sky people. There's a lot of Sky people in the Zelda series, and the Oka are one of the most mysterious and unexpanded upon. So yeah, they could come back. Do we want them to come back? I don't know. I don't. Do you? If you do, that's okay, I guess. You do you. But you know, because I remember when did I see this? I don't know. I think Zelda Lore showed it to me. Something. Twitter. I saw him posted at one point. And I was like, oh, that, because he showed the concept art of what a what the Oka were going to be before they turned into the little chicken people. And it's this really cool, like, tribal type Birdman. It's like a mix between Rito and what the Oka became, which is great. And I just wish we had that instead. That'd be really cool. Maybe they could expand upon that. That's gonna make the Zonai like the cool Oka. Do you think that's Ganon's voice? I think it is. I was talking about this earlier today, actually, how I don't think that Ganon's gonna get a voice. I like if he's looking like this right here, like he's all dehydrated, like he wouldn't have a voice. He'd just be like screeching around like a redead. But those words seem very directed against Hyrule, and I only know of one male character in the series that would be doing that, be saying stuff like that. So I think it's probably him. Almost looked like the Majora's Mask wish robes. A little bit, yeah. Humanoid Oka. I like him. I want him back. I like a lot of the concept art that they use for Zelda games, and I'm glad that they're bringing a lot of that stuff back in Tears of the Kingdom here. Like, even just looking at this guy here, it looks like something I've seen before in concept art. I can't describe why, I don't know where, but I feel like I've seen this before, and I like it. Oh no. There he goes again. Alright, let's listen to Zelda here.
Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Okay. Not sure you're going to be able to stop him. So, first takeaway here is Zelda is still speaking, so that's good. And that's good, we at least know that she can speak. Then again, who's to say it's not a ghost speaking to you? Don't know if you can stop him. How did we let him get here, okay? Just honestly, guys, you had it's a pretty good ending in Breath of the Wild. How'd you screw it up this bad? I don't know. But yeah. Maybe he could reform and become a different mini-boss. Are you talking about, like, the what's it called guy? The Cube Man? That'd be really cool, actually, if the Cube Man could, like, come in different cube variants. I like that. I like that idea. That's a good one, Flame Rocker.
I'm not sure.
I love how Link still has just the dead stare, no emotions.
I'm not sure.
Really nice. Interesting to note, we see him in the blue clothing with the hood in the sky here, which we've seen in the key art, but we haven't really seen in gameplay. He's always been in, like, the sky clothing, which we're still not sure what's going on with that, but that's cool. Also, we have a huge tower of floating square blocks here. This is probably where they're all coming from. We've denoted that there is actually a large amount of square blocks now on the surface of Hyrule. I think we might have found where they're coming from. There was a giant tower. It's like a Jenga tower, you know, and just a lot of them fell off. So that's probably what's happening here. What else? There's a lot to look at here. A lot of very small formations in the sky, and I'm wondering, like, how are we going to get there? We have the glider they showed in the last trailer, right? But beyond that, will there be some kind of free flying way? Goddess cubes, yes, the goddess cubes. Cubes. It makes sense. I don't know. I mentioned a loft wing way back. I'm like, that'd be so cool. I don't even know if the Switch could handle that, though. What happened to the fairy fountains? I have no idea. They could still be there. They could be better. They could not be there. Do you think Link will talk? I have 95% confidence that he will not. Just because the Zelda team seems very set on him not talking. Because whenever he did talk in the past, it was not good. It was pretty problematic, actually. I don't know if you've seen the 90s cartoon, but he's not a great guy. It's usually better when he does keep his mouth shut, so yeah. I mean, we could look at this all day and say, like, oh, there's island there, there's island there, there's island there. This is what every island is going to do. Hey, look, there's like a bridge on island there. There's all kinds of tiny islands over there, kind of by where Tingle Island is or whatever. But I don't have enough details to really like expand upon that more. So I'm gonna stop it there.
You'll be able to stop him.
I do want to look at this though. Behind Link, what is he falling from? So we see a lot of small islands, and it's like everything is not totally connected, which makes me think, how are we going to traverse this? We have that glider now, but it's just, there's going to be some wacky traversal going on in this game. And then we have the main theme here. I mean, it has not been confirmed this is the main theme, but I think it's like, this is the main theme. Again, I don't know what's happening with the freaking cubes, but there's a cube in the sky there, guys. I'm not seeing things, right? There's too many freaking cubes. And I'm glad that you pointed out the goddess cube. Who was that? I think it was not even real, right? Yeah. Like, I wonder. Maybe there's a connection there. It was always kind of weird that, like, the goddess cubes. Why? I don't. Maybe what? I don't know what, but maybe. Again, the etchings now in different parts of the land. This is very interesting, especially now that we're seeing there's more than one. They seem to depict the same people we've seen on the mural. Kind of like the mural has written itself across the very land of Hyrule. Like, I'm not gonna... We're not hiding this anymore. This story needs to be told. What is that story? I don't know. I've given some ideas of what I think it might be, but yeah. So like, why else would that be there? What is the practical purpose beyond someone trying to send a message or something? I don't know. But yeah, we also have a tower thing over here in the distance. Kind of looks like it might be an enemy base. We have Satori Mountain over there. Bird. Cube. The plateau is actually still there. So Ganon did not obliterate it. That's good to see. And this thing right here, that's also like a new enemy camp, I'm guessing. It looks like it's a 3-decked enemy camp. Which is cool. Very cool. Okay, we're finally getting to the rune abilities here. That's not even a rune ability. That's like a homing arrow. That's cool. So there's a homing arrow. Now Link can apparently rail grind like Sonic. Awesome. And then here's our rune ability thing. Oh my gosh. Just calm down, game. Too many things to look at. So these guys have rusty swords. Look at that. Look at that, like, so excited for the enemies. Me too. I'm so happy that they're adding more variety to them. That's just so nice to see. Because if one thing Breath of the Wild was lacking, enemy variety is just definitely one of those things. Etchings in the land look a lot like the Chalk Hill figures in England. okay, so I'm gonna sound really dumb here, but when you say that, I think of like the giant etched carving in Sword and Shield, which I'm guessing is probably based off of what you're talking about here. I think we're talking about the same thing, and I definitely see that. I definitely do. Got carts here again. They're really tempting us with that flying machine stuff, aren't they? They want us to do it. They saw people do that and they were like, "That's really cool. We got to put that in the next game. We got to do more of that." So they put them here in the sky, and now you can probably use those to fly around. But what's like that thing, little moldy bit back there, like a sore on this rock, a red sore, and I don't know if you can really see it. Okay, so it's not really like gushing or anything, but I mean, when I see that, I think like, oh, this is Ganon related. And yeah, he is on the shield to do the rail surfing. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe it's just a sore on the rock. Anything else to point out here? I think we got it. What in the... Like, some of these weapons, guys. What? I don't know. Alright, thanks, Dark Gamer. Have a good night. And then... like... projectile, right? That's cool. It's Zonai. It's definitely Zonai. Ooh, okay, wait. That symbol. It's the broom type symbol, or at least something very similar to it. I don't know if you guys remember from the 2021 trailer, but we had that autonomous guy in the sky that was... he had that symbol on his chest, and it looked like a broom. This looks like the same symbol. I wonder if there are special weapons that you get in the sky from defeating bosses or enemies or some type of special thing like he was. Because we've also seen similar technology with Cube Man, right? Cube Man was very similar in that he was powered by that energy, the green energy, and he was a boss. So maybe there are bosses that you then fight in the sky, and you gain special weapons from fighting them, which, in a way, would be the new items system of this game. Just saying. Just saying, it might be a good way to do items. Just saying. Crafting weapons, too. That'd be really cool. I feel like it might be a little much to implement. I mean, it really wouldn't, but, like, for Nintendo, maybe. But that would be really cool if they did that. So that's a regular stone talus. It seems to be in a cave area, very similar to the one we saw the like type enemy in 2021. Interestingly, luminous stone. See a very large deposit in the back there. Those of you that don't know, there's that cool bit of lore with luminous stones that it's like they contain the souls of the dead. So, cool to see them cropping up here again. Game that seems to be doing a lot of death. Right here. Speaking of death, maybe this is very interesting, right? So this is one of the few story cutscene things that we see in this game. Right away, you can tell that the girl in the front, or whoever that is of the sky, at least. Of the same design that we see on Link's shield and in his sky outfit, right? It's those people. But then behind them, we see these giant arms with etchings on them. You see a ring there around it too. What you really see, I believe, is this new deity standing behind them. And there's some kind of like offering bowl in front of them too. Looks like it might be late game Zelda. That's what my first thought was when I first saw it. But I'm wondering if it's actually like a younger girl. I'm not sure though. I mean, it would make sense if we're going from the perspective of, oh, Zelda is like died or something, and now she's with this deity who is taking care of her until she can come back to life or something. But I don't know. Unless this deity is just like massive, I don't know. But then their hand here, the hand is regular sized. They do have long fingernails too, which makes you think like, is it supposed to be more feminine? I don't know. But definitely a new character, I think. They had that bracelet. I don't know what else to... I don't think there really is much more to glean from that. But I think the main thing I'm taking away is either this is a young girl that's in front of the area, or this deity is very, very large. They are actually like true to size on that mural that we see. Very big. The deity is a guy, we know that much. I mean, I don't know. I'm inclined to think feminine because I don't think there's like any true evidence in either direction. But I mean, who's to say it even has like a gender? I don't know. Okay, then we see Link with the thing. New Yiga clan leader? But no one can replace Koga. I'm still hoping, like, I know the underground's not coming or anything, right? But I hope that we get to see the bottom of that pit. One way or another. I want to see what happened to Koga. I don't think he's dead. I don't think he is. I don't think they need a new leader. Which I think could be a fun like side quest thing too, because we gotta think about that too. Are they going to try and expand upon this game by making bigger side quest stories and stuff like that? Stuff that's not the main quest. Oh, we're gonna go save Zelda. We're gonna beat Ganondorf. But here's just some stuff going around in Hyrule. Help some people. This land is messed up again. I don't know. Should be a bell icon. Link. The robot wants to give him notifications. Nice. And that'd be very nice of him. So, this seems to be probably related to when Link is getting that spherical power we saw back in like the delay trailer. It's the best thing I can think of, actually. Well, actually, no. The way that they link this with then this, I bet that's when he gets his first new rune ability. It'll be the 7th statue in that place in Snow Mountain. I always think that's such an interesting way to go with it, right? The 7th heroine. Sorry, I cannot speak. There's some potential there. I would not rule that out as being this new deity person, and that there is a Gerudo deity who is at odds with Ganondorf. I'm not super well versed in all the lore of the 7 heroines, but I think that'd be cool. And this is on the plateau, right? Which is interesting. Are they gonna send us back to the plateau to do a tutorial again? There's like a new chest too. You see, like up there in the corner, kind of looks Sky Islandish. Okay, then when we get the car. Okay, I mean we have the motorcycle, so it's the logical next step, right? But it's cool to see. I like how it's the Zonai technology too, though. They're just running with that now. New old man? Where? I love old men. And then we have this, which I think is also linked to a rune ability, where it's just like a hot air balloon. Which goes back to those ways of traversal. I don't know to the extent we'll be able to ride this thing up into the sky if there's like loading zones that you can't go straight from the ground all the way up to one of the sky islands, but that'd be really cool if there wasn't, you know? Go to Thon coming to some. And then literally a flying machine. Like they're like, okay, you can use the mine carts if you want, but here's the flying machine. And I think another part of this particular shot that really excites me is the elevation you see here. Because in a lot of the earlier shots, we see like islands very close to the ground. Not that far up, but you know, they're still pretty far up there. Now we're seeing they're layered. It keeps going up. It's not just like, oh, Hyrule here, sky here. It's like Hyrule here, sky, 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 you know? Which is awesome. The Death Star in the background. Yeah, they'd had enough cubes, they had to throw one sphere in there. Just one. You know. I'm jumping the gun here, but could the seventh heroine be Ganon's mother? I mean, yeah, I think that whole idea of a Gerudo at odds with Ganondorf, and the seventh heroine being this mysterious figure, is very intriguing. Also, what? I'm still confused, like, are these just malice pools in the background here? Is there just, like, little bits of malice all around the world now? That'd be cool. Oh, it's the moon from Majora's Mask, of course, yes. We're pulling in things from all over the timeline. Which, I mean, honestly, at this point, why not? This game is so messed up looking that I could believe that things are being pulled from all corners of this world and all that. But yeah, we'll see. And then just a regular shot. It's regular as you can get in this game of Link walking up on a really not regular landscape now that I actually look at it. We seem to have another one of these rock guys here. We have a pool of malice over to the side here, which might be I think it's a formation of enemies, what that's denoting there. Or no, that's just like tentacles of malice. So that's there for another reason. And then we have the Jenga tower here, some other islands over here, and islands over there, and just there's a lot of stuff to look at. Oh! And yes, literal proof. They fall from the sky. That's what I love about doing this analysis in real time with you guys, because I'm going just like scene by scene and then like figuring out new things as I go. But yeah, the cubes are falling from the sky. Is there a green piece falling from the sky? Parts for... I mean, maybe. It could be similar to, like, the star fragments in Breath of the Wild, where they are, like, supply drops, basically. Giving you better weapons, better food, materials. That would be cool. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Note that we still have our Ouroboros in the background. Very interesting how Nintendo just seems to be very set on the imagery of that lately. Yeah. And this is probably our best look at the different formations of islands we see here. We see one region here, one region here, one region here, one region here, and one region here. And this is like maybe half of the map, I'd say. Maybe a little more than half. So that's 5 already. Let's say we have 4 on the other side. That's 9, like, particular sky area regions, which is quite a bit, actually. Again, it could be less. It could be every sky region has a temple. But like I've said, I think some of the temples might go underground, like that swampy area. So I'm not sure. Because we know it's probably going to be 7 temples, just because 7 tiers. That's a lot. We had been here for a while. But I really enjoyed looking through this trailer with you guys. Hope you had a fun time as well. I hope I wasn't too all over the place, you know? I wish I could look at the chat more and, like, take more of your guys' ideas, make it more of a discussion, but I'm also just, like, not good at this. Fine. Final scene. Interesting. So we see the malice burst out of Ganon's chest is what I'm seeing here, I think. I'm gonna see if I can slow this down. Dang it. Yeah, so when that hand disconnects from Ganondorf, I don't know why. Wait, oh, actually, shoot. Look at the Master Sword. It looks like the hand reacted to the Master Sword. Because that's the same pattern, that golden cube-shaped pattern that we've seen on the hand. Studio Ghibli. But yeah, I wonder if the Master Sword is the key somehow. The Ganon needed that down there. Somehow get the hand off him. I don't know. But we then see a very hurt-looking Link. You can see his entire arm just looks like it was burned off. And it is red, like it's corrupted with malice, which we have talked about before too. Maybe the hand has to bond to Link to keep him from basically dying or being overtaken by malice. Who knows which way it would go.
Please, lend him your power.
It's interesting too there. I know I had it slowed down, but you can still hear it. Zelda says, please lend him your power. Like she knows this voice. So maybe the reason they've come down to this area is because someone asked her to. Or at least she thought someone asked her. Maybe Ganon asked her to in that backwards whisper voice that we heard. It was actually calling them to this trap. I don't know. Just spitballing here. That's basically been what I've been doing the entire night, but Malice looks more concentrated and vaporous. That's a good point. Ganon seems like he's in more control now. Which I guess comes from the fact that he's free now. And the calamity was only because it was the bits of him that could escape. The parts that could be held back. But then that also just makes me question, how bad is this Ganon? Because Calamity Ganon has done the most damage we've seen of any Ganon in the series. And if that's just the remnants of him, that's a little concerning. But yeah, this is the falling scene from another angle here. It's pretty similar to what we've kind of been talking about for years here, actually. The interesting part is that at this point, the hand is not bonded to Link, right? And we know that from the first trailer, it grabs him, save him. We don't know if he grabs Zelda, if she is also saved with him, but we know Link will be saved by the hand. I'm just wondering, what's the trigger? Is the Master Sword the trigger? Is an eruption like a chance encounter? They fall, the hand has to save them because they're so important. That's the trigger, but what sets Ganon free? It's the main thing I'm trying to figure out. That's it. And we hear the same Zelda's lullaby as in the 2021 trailer. I mean, it's a sad song. It's a lullaby. I mean, a lullaby's for putting people to sleep, but it's a sad rendition of it. Maybe something bad happens to Zelda. I'm just saying. Just saying. Okay. My voice is about to die. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. I immensely enjoyed it. It's so fun. Just take a very in-depth look at this trailer and really get excited about this game again. And I don't think I need anything else. My excitement's there now. I needed this, but now that I have this, I have a lot of faith back in this game, and I'm excited to see it release now. Princess Zelda has confirmed to have confidence to lend assuming Ganon power. Yeah. The Master Sword bonds with the hand to become the ultimate weapon? Maybe. We also know the Master Sword is really messed up later on because it's in the delayed trailer that it's broken. And it looks like it's been corrupted. Like, I don't know if Malice did that, or if a reaction from the hand did that, or if the hand is the key to fixing it. I don't know. And I'm kind of happy about that. I like not knowing. I like being able to speculate about these things and have to wait. Have to play the game. Have to enjoy the story. Okay. I think that's going to be it for me, guys. I'm going to turn my music back on. Oh, I need to take a deep breath. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me for the direct. A lot of fun. Lot of good information was shown in that direct. Pikmin 4. Katamari Damacy. Fantasy Life, Layton, the style savvy type game, Kirby, Splatoon. I'm forgetting because there are so many good things. Samba de Amigo. I don't know. All of it. Oh, Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime. Ooh, this is a really good direct. But yeah. We spent so much time on Zelda, and I like that, yeah. I think that's gonna be it for me tonight, guys. I will have probably a highlights video of the direct out to just kind of condense it down into a more manageable thing to watch for people that didn't watch the whole thing. Then probably gonna cut up the analysis we just had, turn that into a video, and then I might do some shorts, kinda just going over any cool details that I find, but I think that's gonna be the main stuff I'm doing for now, just because I have a bunch of other life stuff I have to still do. But thanks for hanging out with me. Had a lot of fun, and it's just nice. What's this song? Guy Sanctuary. Good one. Yeah, they saved Zelda for last because they want people to watch it. The opener and the ender. They're the two big things. So it only made sense. It would be Pikmin and Zelda. Pikmin is July, though. A little sooner than I thought it would be. I'm happy, though. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna head out. Thank you so much for watching. And have a great night. Bye-bye.